What's going on, guys? Chuck here with another awesome Blu-ray purchase. Today, taking a look at a new release from Criterion, just in time for the spooky season. A very, what I feel is underrated um, ghost story, if you will, and that is The Others with Nicole Kidman. Now, this is a film that I don't think it's talked about a lot. It's kind of forgotten about, which is a shame because this is a very good movie. I remember the first time I saw this. Can't remember the exact date, but I can tell you I didn't go to the theater intending to see the movie. It was a sneak preview, actually. We went to see, of all things, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And when we saw the film, this was actually the people in the theater told us this was a bonus screening, and they were a sneak preview of this film. So after Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, they were gonna screen this new Nicole Kidman Ghost movie, The Others. So sure, whatever, it's free. And I remember watching it and really enjoying it. It's a very, from what I mean, again, it's been a long time since I've seen the movie, honestly, but I remember being just in awe of it when I saw it in the theater. It's very moody, very atmospheric, in a nice, creepy, chilling way. It's very reminiscent of the classic Gothic ghost stories, if you will. And it's mostly about the atmosphere. It's a very slow burn, and it just at the time, and it was really just a little creepy, which is cool. You don't get that kind of feeling anymore, especially in a nice little ghost story, a Gothic ghost story, which is basically what it is. But it also has a very great, or in my mind at the time, twist ending, and which I won't reveal here in case you've never seen it. Um, and again, it's one of the movies that's how it came out, and I thought it was excellent, but it just kind of fell by the wayside. No one really talks about it too much, which is a shame, like I've said, because it's definitely a good performance by Nicole Kidman, and it's very deserving of some recognition. Now, my previous edition of The Others was this Dimension Collector Series 2-disc DVD, which, oh man, the hub's broken. I'll be careful, the disc will fall there. But this was, you had this little booklet, 2-disc, the movie, and then disc 2 was your special features. So yeah, this is thick. This is all I had. Is again this old DVD, and I've had it for quite some time. So I was surprised and pleasantly surprised when Criterion announced they were bringing out a 4K version of The Others, and I'm sure it's been on Blu-ray before, but I don't recall if I've ever looked for it, honestly. But it's jumped out at me. I got to grab this, and this is like a nice, beautiful cover here with Nicole Kidman, very haunting. Your back, all your special features. Now, special feature wise on here, a lot of, from what I can tell, or archival stuff that's probably poured over from this DVD. It does say you have new 4K digital restoration. It's approved by the director, Alejandro Amenabar, I believe his name is, with a Dolby Atmos soundtrack. It is 2 discs. You have a 4K disc with your film and some audio commentaries, and then a Blu-ray with all the special features. So, and the Blu-ray has the film also. So you have a Blu-ray version of the film and with the special features. Let's see. You've got an audio commentary with Amenabar, the director. You have new conversation between Amenabar and a film critic, Paul Gomez. A new making of program from the Studio Canal, UK, featuring Amenabar, actors Nicole Kidman and Christopher Eccleston. Wow, Christopher Eccleston was in this. I didn't remember that. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie. All I can remember is Nicole Kidman, actor-wise. And also producer Fernando Bavaria. I'm nailing this Latin Spanish. And you have archival programs about the film's production, soundtrack, and visual effects, featuring interviews and footage recorded on the set. So I think a lot of that is stuff from this original DVD. You have audition footage of actors Alekina Mann and James Bentley, and photography from the Book of the Dead. 7 deleted scenes trailer in English subtitles. plus an essay by scholar Philip Horn. So there's a lot of good stuff on here. The one thing I noticed that I don't see on here, and again, it could be labeled in the archive stuff that you just not really pushed here, is a little featurette called Xeroderma pigmentism. What is it? The story of a family dealing with the disease portrayed in The Others. If you don't know, the point of, or one of the plot points of The Others is Nicole Kidman. You know, she has two children who are very pale, almost albino-like, and they're suffering from this disease I just mentioned with that big word, where sunlight, any kind of bright light, sunlight, it's harmful to them. So she keeps the room in darkness all the time. The covers are always thrown over the windows, and so there's a lot of community around here talking about the actual disease, and people are affected by it. So I did not see it listed on this version. Maybe something that's out of date, and obviously, well, it's out of date, it's an old DVD, but maybe they didn't put it on here, or for whatever reason, just didn't feel the need. But it seems like everything else that was on here is probably poured over here, which is nice. So we open this up, and we pull this out, if I can get this out here. Oh my goodness, come on. We have a little, here's your Blu-ray and your 4K. And what's nice here, I think I mentioned this, I can't remember what set, but there's a little gap here so that your discs aren't touching. There's a nice little gap in the hub, so it's kind of a raise that's above the disc, so they're not actually on top of each other when you pull them out, which is nice, so they don't do any damage. The back of the cover is just basically the curtains. As I mentioned, I like to keep the curtains over the windows, keeping the sunlight out in there, so they're kind of peeking through a bit. That's the only back image, which is a nice, very haunting image, and it becomes something to that's, I won't say a plot point, that's not the point, but it's a reoccurring thing that these curtains keep getting moved, and there's a reason for that. Again, I don't want to say too much. You have a nice little booklet here. Actually, it's not a book; it's a fold out because it's Criterion with all your nice little images of the kids, credits, and then Something in This House by Philip Horn, which is one of the many Criterion essays that they put on these discs, which is huge. But there it is. Something in This House. And again, I really love the atmosphere of this film. I'm a person who really enjoys, as much as I love, jump at you, gory kind of stuff, I also love slow burn, atmospheric, moody, haunting kind of horror films. And in a lot of ways, this is definitely considered a horror film, it's also kind of a psychological film in a way. And there's so much, again, without having to put out that twist ending. I don't want to say too much, but it's got a nice mood to it, and I really enjoy it. So again, really glad this has come out from Criterion. They put this out on a nice 4K. Looking forward to checking this out, see how, it's not a dark movie, but obviously because they don't have sunlight, you're dealing with a lot of shadows. Again, it's very gothic. If I remember right, there's like a lot of fog, a lot of blacks in this film. Black is a very prominent color throughout here. So it'd be interesting to see how that 4K does with all that. So there you have it again. The Others with Nicole Kidman, 4K from the Criterion collection, or just Criterion. I'm not sure what we're calling it. If you can, I haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend checking out. It's definitely worth a watch. I'm going to have to check it out again. It has been a while since I've seen it, but I do remember really enjoying this a lot. And, if you like, gothic ghost stories, if you like creepy atmospheric kind of slow builds, this is something you should definitely check out. So that's it for now. If you enjoy this, click thumbs up, share, subscribe, leave me a comment below. Let me know if you've seen The Others, what your thoughts are on it, without revealing the twist, if possible. Or just say hi. I'll always take hi. So until next time, this is Chuck saying I will see you on the other side.